That also become weakened now. The big empire now become what? The empire of Songhai. This empire was very organized by learning with what's happening in Mali. So at one point, they were at the domination of what? Of the empire of Mali. And for some reason, they become more powerful. That now, they take care of what? They conquer, they take care of the current Mali and Niger and so forth. They become what? Strong and structured. What they did is they make sure that they build 2 cities to make sure that these 2 cities are going to be the base for learning and teaching for the root of Islam. So these 2 cities are Timbuktu. Now Timbuktu is in Mali, right? Yeah. Timbuktu, I know some of you hear about that because this is the first university. This is the first Islamic university in West Africa. So they make sure that they'll have 2 cities where people are going to what? To teach people, to have a base. You need to have a base. The Prophet ﷺ have a base, which is what? In Medina, right? You want to have a base in Mecca. When they come, the Mushrikun, you have to migrate. You need a base before what? You spread. So, if you don't have a base, it will be difficult for you to be strong. So, from there is also a leader, the first king. His name is what? His name is Sunni Ali. Because in the beginning, the name of their kingdom, the dynasty, the dynasty, when we say dynasty, is what like? It's like the leading, the family, you know about the dynasty, right? So their name used to be what? The Zar dynasty. So when they start understanding the Sunnah, they say, no, we need to change our name to Sunni. So they put themselves like what? We are Sunni dynasty. So one of the king is called a Sunni Ali. So he used Islam as an umbrella to reach his own goal. So it means he declares he's a good Muslim, but at the end, he starts using magic and these tradition stuff. So we can compare him to who? To Sundiata Keita of Mali. You see my point, right? So, after his death, there is a man. He's in the military. He's a general in the army. At that time, can you imagine? With Islam, they were able to build some structure, and we are going to be talking about. That's why when the people, France, England, Germany, Italy, Spain, all of them, when they came to conquer Africa, they didn't face any strong resistance more than what? The kingdom of Muslim. Because the other people, they are not organized. They disbelieve it, the kuffar, they don't know how to organize themselves. Islam, you have an imam. So there is order. Islam, you have to make what? Role. There is order. Islam, you need to learn. There is order. So this structure, there is a man who gets this training. And his name is Askia Muhammad. Askia Muhammad Toure. His name is Askia Muhammad Toure. He's a commander. So after the death of Sunni Ali, the person who succeeded him, he said, look at what happened to the empire of Mali. We don't want the same thing to happen to us. So if you don't follow the Sunnah, if you call yourself, the Sunni dynasty, if you don't follow the Sunnah, we won't obey you. So the one who succeeded to Sunni Ali, Askia Muhammad told him, look, if we follow the same route as Sunni Ali, we will get destroyed. So we want you, because we hear that you are mixing Islam with magic and all of this African stuff, tradition. We want pure Islam. Because they learn from Mansa Musa. They want to take advantage to grow from that thought. So they told him in public, they want him to take his shahada in public. Because to consider him what? The ulama said, the way you are doing your Islam, you are what? You are not even a Muslim. So we want to make sure, before we obey you, we don't want our kingdom to become what? To become weak. Because, as you know, anytime they come and conquer you, what do you become? You become slaves. You know that, right? Anytime they conquer you, you become a slave, and they have to teach you what? Their language. And we are going to reach there when we are going to reach about, the Hausa land after Usman bin Fodio and what happened before we talk about the present, inshallah. So he refused to proclaim in Shahada in public. So Askia Muhammad Toure said, from today, I'm in charge. I won't do anything unless I see in the Quran and Sunnah. And I'm going to change the name of the dynasty to become Askia Muhammad dynasty. But I won't follow my own thought. So what he did is, as Mansa Musa, he took some scholars, he was able to unify scholars. He gave the scholar the authority that can decide, and not only that, he gave them a lot of gifts. And not only that, he gave them land. Say, look, I want you to stay here, teach people about Islam, and then we are going what? We are going to follow what you say, because we want to base this dynasty based on what? Through Islam. Allahu Akbar. And this is, anytime you want your kingdom to be strong, as a king, I don't know if you have kings here, maybe future king or somewhere, right? You need to make sure you are surrounded by what? Good people. And that's why the kingdom of Saudi Arabia was what? Was created. From when the king Saudi, the great-grandparent of these Saudis, the Saudis, the royal family, when their great-parent was with Muhammad bin Abdul Wahab, right? So he said, you, Muhammad bin Abdul Wahab, bring your Islam, bring your knowledge. I'm going to protect you with what? With the sword. So that's how they were able to conquer all of these 7 areas in Saudi Arabia, which we know today. Because in Saudi Arabia, it used to be what? Small provinces, but with the help of the King Saud, along with what? Muhammad bin Abdul Wahab. That's why some people, when they say they are Wahhabi, they are referring to what? Muhammad bin Abdul Wahab. So what Askia Muhammad did is, he take the ulama as the roots of what? Of his kingdom. He give them power. He give them land. He said, okay, so as a result, many scholars start moving to Islam. Everybody wants something easy, right? Do you want something which is difficult? Everybody wants something easy. So the scholars start what? Start moving to Timbuktu. They start moving to what? To the area of what? Janad, to spread about what? Islam. But he did not stop there. He knows that he needs to be more proactive than what Mansa Musa did. So not only he give a land, so if they give you a land, you used to be on another city, you don't have a land. They give you a land, they give you a gift. So it means they are making you to what? To stay. Right? So when you stay, it means you are going to what? To get married, right? When you get married, you have a children. Are you going to move? You won't move. You're going to stay forever. So he said he used one of the ulama of that time, and that ulama, he's from what? He's from, I think he's from the region of Morocco and Chad. His name is Muhammad al-Maghali. He's the scholar who changed the West Africa. His name is Muhammad al-Maghali. He's a scholar in the time of Sunni Ali. Sunni Ali punished him because his fatwa was against him. So when Askia Muhammad took over, Askia Muhammad take him what? As his what? His right hand. So what Askia Muhammad did is this. As a king, he will go. he will go to to this scholar. He will take a pen and start asking him questions and ask Muhammad Ture. Can you imagine? He become a student. He's taking notes. What is Islam? He wrote down. So he wrote all of these basic things about Islam, compiled them in the books, and spread them in the kingdom. So from there, people start tasting what? People start tasting what is what? The true Islam. So by doing so, not only his kingdom wants to be based from Quran and Sunnah, he surrounded himself with what? With scholars. He said, no, there is one thing.